Consistency. I'm glad that it's thumbs up. I'm coming into the live stream with thumbs up already. I appreciate it. I appreciate whoever is out there that's, taking the time out their time to tune into Too Cool to Con. You're listening to Reek, and hopefully we can have cool conversation that transpires, on this particular live stream that you done fell into. I know I got to give it some time for people to actually come into the stream and actually get the notifications. Hopefully, it turns out to be a spectacular conversation. That's what I try to, deliver every time that I actually come on. It's me, Solo Dolo, Reek of Tukuda Khan, and hopefully, we can get this conversation started. And I'll say this, I'll probably set the caps like I always do. If we go to 15 and we don't get nobody coming in, chiming in, then, I'll end it at 15 and, you know, so on and so forth. If it goes on for a amount of time where it seems like it's kind of dead at those, little caps, I'll cut it off on those, particular time frames. But we at least got to get to 15. If we get to 15 minutes and, nobody comes in and chimes in, then I'll end this particular stream. I'll take it down. But I have to say, I haven't had to take any streams down in a while. So I guess, people come in at the right amount of time right before I'm even thinking about doing that. And I'm trying to maintain consistency. A lot of people have problems and issues with maintaining consistency. That's why, you think about it, they're not, faring too well if you understand what I'm saying. You got to have consistency within your world, whatever that may be, whatever it is. You got to maintain that type of decorum. I see it shows 4 people, and what's going on, Lo? Oh, okay. I didn't see you at first. All right. So we got Lo in here. Who else we got in here? Low 454 done made itself known. Who else is out there? Who goes there? Matter of fact, since you in here, don't just say hello to me. You can also say hello to Low because Low's a regular and he's a moderator. I almost used the explicit on that one. I don't want to start too early with the explicits, but yeah, he's a moderator. He's tried and trusted, so he can knock people out here that come in here and I won't even call them people. I'll call them computer generated trolls that try to say things to get me out of pocket or the people that I may have on out of pocket. Yeah, last night was pretty good. Now you said Reek, when on a different platform it shows something different. Live 249 Reek. What you saying? Are you saying your name shows different, or are you saying my live shows different? Like I said, I ain't forgot who's the other people out there. You know, we got Low talking, but who's the other three? Okay, the live show's different. Oh, you saying it shows Reek with? I don't know. I don't know. You know, they do everything. Matter of fact, I talked with Famo earlier, and he told me, you know, he was listening to, I think, one of the ones I did for maybe a night over, and he got to a certain part of it, and it, you know, knocked him off. As soon as it knocked him off, he couldn't even come back in. It wasn't even live. He was listening to the replay, and it wouldn't even let him, you know, jump back in there. So essentially, it's like, okay, we'll flood it where it seems like it's technical issues, when really, you know, these platforms now they're moving to design, you know, to try to monkey wrench for people, you know, not wanting to, you know, watch the video. But I got aces up my sleeve. I got a Patreon. I got a Float now. So, you know, go over there to Float app. I got a Float. I got a BitChute. I'm gonna have to start putting all these links in here so y'all can start, you know, clicking on these links and going to those particular sites to subscribe over there. You know, I'm gonna have to actually, because lives is really, you can't, you know, tag them and add things you want until after, you know, the live is over with. So I'd rather make a video where I could have all the tags in there the right way I want to have it, and then, you know, I have all the links that you can click to go to these other different platforms that I'm gonna start Tuku to Khan on. You said talking replay 249. Let me see something. Let me try something real quick. 5 people. So Low, you tell me. I know you're not the only one out there. I mean, it's people out there. You can speak. You can say something. You know, voice your opinion. That's why I do live streams. Okay, you said one of your platforms seems faster than other. Hey, it could be. You know, um, you may have to go on your device and clean out your cache and knock all the like, you know, whatever website you go to, and clean the cache so it'll start running more faster. You know, that happens every now and then where it'll kind of bog down. Okay, Strictly Mackin says, how y'all feel about the no bail law that starts in October? No, I haven't heard about that. See, now I'm gonna have to look something up, because you know what? With you saying that, that makes me think about, if you go to I want to say Associated Press. You could go to Associated Press right here on YouTube. Type in AP Associated Press AP, and you'll find when they show. I think not yesterday, but the day before, they show when they had R. Kelly in the courtroom. I guess the prosecution was trying to raise the amount for his bail, but he doesn't even have a bail right now. So why are you even trying to raise his bail up if he doesn't even have one? You know, they're trying to increase it. You know, and the other part of it, not not letting the woman that, you know, put up, you know, so he can actually be bailed out, she can't get that money returned to her till, you know, these cases are over with. So essentially, that's hindering her from, I want to say she wanted to contribute that same monies that is due her towards, you know, his court team or whatever. Oh, you said talking about what we were talking about yesterday, 249. Gosh dang. Well, you think about it, we were kind of covered covering a few different topics yesterday. You know, a lot of it I was kind of playing the background because we had Shot in here. We had, I mean, you were in here too. We had Williams up in here. You know, we were kind of dancing around, different topics. Matter of fact, I appreciate those thumbs up. Matter of fact, let me because I don't know how many people actually got notifications, but I'm gonna send out some notifications to some of the regulars in case they didn't get them, because every now and then people don't get notifications. So hopefully I answer your comment on that particular situation you talked about Bell. Like I said, I'm gonna have to look that Bell situation up. I haven't heard about that. So it shows. Okay, so we got. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We got Strictly Mackin in here, and we got Low 454. So who's the other people that's laying dormant and not saying nothing? Oh, okay. You talking about that that the last the live where it was you said you was cracking up and it was kind of all over the place. Yeah, it was that it was 9/3/19. Because I titled the lives with the date. So yeah, it was it 9/3? What? Let me go look at the date. Actually, what that was. I think it was the third. It was the third. It was the one I want to say that was black and gold. Whatever that black and gold live was, that's the one you may be referring to. Yeah, hopefully Shy is able to come in here and say if he's listened or if he hasn't listened to it or not. Let me see. I guess a lot of people, they probably came in just to see that they seen the title and like, oh, he got a artwork of a female on there. Is there gonna be some females on there or something? No, I just did the artwork just a little bit different. But I mean, if it's a female that comes in the chat and says she wants to be put in, I'll put her in to conversate about whatever. So hopefully y'all's night's going all right. It ain't too much drama, issue, whatever. Hopefully we get some more people chiming in. Strictly Mackin came in with the bell joint. Matter of fact, anybody that's on here, you seen what he said, look it up, and if you know something about it, you can add to what he's what he put into the chat. I mean, have you heard that? Have you heard that, Low? Have you heard about the Bell situation? I haven't heard about that. You know, I ain't gonna put the 2 on the 10 and act like, yeah, I heard about it and don't know nothing about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what's up? We got two people, at least two people that done spoke up and said something. But then we got everybody else laying dormant. See, that made me think it's the others that's in here that ain't saying anything. I mean, even if I know you're busy, just say, "Hey, Rick, this is me," or type in one thing, because then I know who it's coming from. Like, okay, you must be, too busy, or moving around in traffic where you can't really type full sentences or something like that. Put an emoji up, thumbs up, something. But that made me think it's the others that's up in here. And I mean, I guess having others in here is appreciated because you're taking the time to watch it. You know, even if you watch it, even if you don't like it, that's a vote for me. So, like I always say, if you want to join the conversation, throw your number up in the chat. You throw your number up in the chat, I knock it out. I hit your line, and then we can go from there. Because some people don't like to. Like, I got them spelling errors, or my voice command ain't working really right, where I can just type the text out. So throw your number up there. I hit your line. I do it all the time. What I think about these hurricane names, I think it's something behind it. Think about it. They've been stressing for however many years about building a wall. Now you got all these names that are Spanish names and things for hurricanes. I mean, what kind of message are you trying to send with this? You know, it's something behind it. It's not coincidence. You gotta, get that coincidence out of your head. It's done purposefully. And the thing is, you gotta do the research to see what angle are they trying to get at with, just like that the area you just picked right there, why they naming the hurricanes this, Just think about back in the day when the thing went down in Louisiana, what did they name it? Hurricane Katrina. Usually Katrina is a lot of names associated with black people. So, I guess it was a black hurricane that came through and did damage to a predominantly black area. I mean, think about this. They want to put that's the pre-programming in your mind, so you think of it like that, so it's always associated like that. So with black folks, it's associated, whoa, Katrina came through and tore up everything. And when it with melaninless people, like, yeah, Katrina, did a whammy on the people that we really don't care for. If you're a melaninless person and think like that, not everybody that's melaninless think like that, but they want to put that in your mindset like that, even if it was melaninless people living within that area, poor melaninless people or whatever, whatnot. That's what they should, I mean, I want to say it's the weather service or the people at the, whoever's over weather. They're the ones that actually name these, you know, um, particular hurricanes. They need to be having a mic in their face, like, why did you name this? I mean, what's your reasoning behind naming these hurricanes this? How did y'all come up in a board meeting and come about, okay, now we're gonna name this one this? What is behind that? I really like to know that. I mean, we really know, but I like to have them on a spot like they put other people on a spot for frivolous things. We like to know these answers, get these particular answers out of you. Okay, Will. Okay. On the interstate, hey, keep it safe. You can't be texting and whipping whatever you're whipping on the interstate. You gotta keep it safe. When you get to some slower route side streets and you get situated, then you could hopefully come on if you see fit to do so. If not, hey, hopefully I'm holding it down. Hopefully I'm piquing the interest of the people. So we got three people that's identified. We got Strictly Mackin, we got Low 454, and we got Williams. So that's three. So 3 out of 7. I mean, who's the other people? I mean, if you're actually on here, you should be able to send a message. I mean, I look at it like this: you be on the stage performing or whatever in front of people, and you may call out into the audience, okay, or what do you think about this? Not everybody wants to speak, and I understand that. But when I do lives, and usually people that are the regulars that come in here, they know, like, oh, okay, I'll ask Reek a question or a comment, and he'll actually answer it. This is how my lives go. This is how I move my lives. Like, I do probably reverse of what people do. People usually, um, they don't respond to lives, but they'll probably respond more to comments when they make videos. I more so, I'm I have my videos formulated, and then I respond to my lives, and I make my lives whatever the conversation turns out to be from the people that actually come in. So that's how I do it on my channel. I don't really know how other people do it on their channel, but I'm just saying that's the mechanics behind the way I operate my lives versus when I post an actual video. Matter of fact, got another interview probably lined up, and hopefully it'll be out. Depending on the length of it or whatever, it'll be out next week. Hopefully, got a couple interviews lined up, and they'll be out. Besides what I commonly put out on my channel, so be looking for some different new content. I'm always trying to come with something different, to give the people a different take on something, a different perspective. We all need different perspectives and different angles and different ways of thinking of things. Okay, oh, okay, what up, bro? You said, how you do, gentlemen? Where is old school? Hey, let me keep it 100. Okay, like I said, when I said it a few lives back, I said it was a point that old school was kind of not feeling well, so I wasn't really reaching out to him because he was dealing with something. But then I just stopped reaching out to him, and it probably we had I won't say it was like an altercation. It was just you know something transpired that I wasn't too cool with, and he probably didn't like my response to it. So he kind of slowed up a little bit, and I did too. But we still cool and everything. That's my family and everything. It's just I just haven't hit him up. Okay, let me see. They starting in the Caribbean and coming through the Gulf. Yep. Let me see. Yeah, that's crazy about creating these names. Okay, bro said, brother, I have a question. Out of the blue blue chick I was talking to sent a nice gift, a Calvin Klein leather wallet and belt set. I called her and she's busy these days, playing hard to get. Hmm. Now, let me see. I got a couple questions now. How long have you been, making time with her? I mean, what's the amount of time that you put in work with her? Like, so I could get a better idea. Which you're just trying to give a good gesture. Getting her a little something. It ain't too major, but it's still enough where it's kind of name brand or something. I mean, how long have you been making time with her? And what was the conversation previously before that happened? Yeah, old school is cool. I look at it like this, a lot of times, when and I ain't knocking off your conversation, what you're trying to say, bro. I just want to cover finish up with the old school comment, but yeah, I don't got no problem. I just look at it like this, like when you come on here, I want you to be divided, not divided, but devoted into what you guys are saying. I don't want nobody having no attitude with y'all when he come on here or anything like that. And some of the things I was hearing, it wasn't coming off right. Like it was one in low, that he was kind of getting confused on what you were saying, so he's getting frustrated. And I don't like people getting frustrated with the people that are coming to listen. So I know it's sometimes through these wires is misunderstandings and things like that, but I don't want to put off like, oh, Rick just be having people on that just trying to hate on the people that's just trying to say a few comments or something like that. It ain't nothing like that. Okay, you said chatted with her for 3 months now. Been trying to be with her, but she says she wants to wait to get to know me. Mm, think about it like this. Usually women, if they're really digging you, they're gonna want to start making time with you. I mean, and as far as I know, bro, you be going to work and doing your thing, so it's like it ain't like you just laying up, want to be in her house and be around her all the time. You got things to do. So with that being said, that would make me think she's probably entertaining other dudes too. So she's probably really feeling like, well, because it's some females that play the field just like dudes be playing the field. Don't get it twisted. Females be making moves too. They try to portray like, oh, y'all dudes is dogs and be, having all kind of women over across town. It'd be women just like that. That make me think she's making moves and she ain't really too pressed about really, getting serious with you. So in that case, I will pump the brakes on her and essentially probably do what she's doing. Add somebody else to the equation if you ain't already. If you got this one that you ain't really been, dealing with, start making some more time for her with her, and then see if she really come around. You can't, because if you keep pressing her, she's gonna know like, I got him where I want him. He's gonna keep pursuing me when I really don't have to pursue him. No, reverse them tables. Like the tables have turned. Reverse them. Like, okay, I'll make time for you, but you say, you don't want to, take it that fast. If you don't want to take it that fast, that's cool. I understand that. I'm gonna live my life too. I still gotta go to work. I still gotta eat. Some people will find that they want to spend time with me. So I ain't gonna be pressed about it. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. She got other men invest investigating them as well. I think she just waiting to pick the best option. Yeah, I have been meeting other females. You right, never wait on them. Most definitely. That's what it is. She got so many dudes. And matter of fact, we kind of just covered this a little bit. I don't think you was in on it, but I don't remember what live it was, but I was saying in a playful mode, but she got this one dude that she depend on for the rent. She got this one dude that take her out to the movies. She got this other dude that take her to the restaurant she want to go to, and the other one that buy her fits or whatever, little trinkets and purses. So it's like, okay, I got every man for every little moment or need that I have going on. So why should I be serious with one when that one might have it might be difficult for them to fill all these other voids that I got going, you know. And if that's the case, you don't want to deal with no type like that, then turn up with the other ones. Like, okay, I've been neglecting this one. This one really might be feeling me. So let me start, investing in her a little bit more, and it's only for your benefit because then you'll see how she really feels. Like, oh, you ain't been calling me. Like, oh, well, the last few times I've been, really trying to make time with you. You was acting like, you was deaf or something. You didn't hear what I was saying. So, I had to, rearrange, what I usually was doing with you with someone else. Okay, let me put you in, Lo, hold up. Let me do that. And I could put anybody in. Matter of fact, bro, if you want to, because I don't think you ever came in before. If you want to come in, just like how Lodon, threw his number up there, you can do it too. I'll knock it out. As soon as I get it locked in, then I'll knock it out. Let's see. Uh, Wait a minute. Oh shoot. Where is that at? Where is that at?
What up with it?
What up, Lo?
What's up with it? Yeah, y'all. What's happening, y'all? It's Wildlife Wednesday and Hump Day.
It sure is.
We was clowning last night, dog. Just having a...
Right. At low, turn on your thing so it don't get that echo.
Hey, Rick, that's why you probably got better lights, because it's a different device. That's what I was talking about first.
Okay.
You hear you?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. I was saying, do you hear you too, though?
Say that again.
Yeah, I was saying, do you hear you too?
Yeah, I heard. That's why I said, turn on the,
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I ain't doing nothing, man. Just chilling and shit, man. Moves already made, though. But yeah, though, man, ain't no disrespect to nobody on the platform or nobody. You know what I'm saying? We ain't here to try to embarrass nobody or none of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I come through, sometimes I be saying some old crazy shit like the little young homie. That's what I was talking about, 249 and all that. For the replay for Shy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he can listen to it because he said he wanted to listen to it, man.
Right.
But that shit had me down,
man.
I ain't even gonna lie, but other than that, dog, I ain't trying to find at nobody and nothing like that, dog. But I listen to this other platform, dog, man, and like for motherfucking days and months, they was talking about the Nipsey Hussle thing.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
But check this out, man. I just seen a fucking interview, you know what I'm saying, with Nipsey Hussle on that motherfucker. And, he was talking about a situation that he went through, you know what I'm saying, in his lifetime or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's probably, because he was talking about gangbanging and all that shit too. But he was just saying, though, like, what he went through. He was saying, though, like, he had got knocked, you know what I'm saying, fucking with another nigga, you know what I'm saying, another nigga that ain't supposed to be from his hood, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was fucking with a blood dude. You know what I'm saying? And he said, I ain't want no static or none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want no bad energy or nothing like that. So I just, my niggas out there deep, so I just rolled off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he wound up getting knocked and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking about technology, how technology worked and shit on towers and shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that shit reflected on all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the nigga was talking about on the other platform, what we be talking about, and all that. And I was like, man, that's probably why they killed Nipsey, dog. He said, man, when he got knocked, he said he went home. And his grandmother was like, did you get knocked over here? And he was like, no. And then she was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like, for real, though, really? Hey, they already know. Because of the phones and shit.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he said, man, the next couple of days or weeks or months, he said, everybody got fucking knocked. Like 16 motherfuckers, man.
Right. Because see what it is.
Everybody got knocked, and they got at least 50 years or better.
See what it is with these phones. Like, think about it like this: if they're watching your phone, or they gotta, they gotta investigate you. So you start calling people, and they investigate whoever you call, and whoever they call, they're investigating whoever they call. So it's like it's almost connect the dots to whoever them phone lines. If this person knows this person, then we're gonna watch this person, and we're gonna watch this person. But it ain't so much of like a think of it like a manpower doing it. It's like a computer algorithm. Like, okay, these phone calls been placed out between all these people. Okay, let's look up all what they do, if they got records or any of that kind of stuff going on. So then we can start, connecting the dots on different things. Think about it like this: in the old kind of stage, but now brought up in technology stage. The movie American Gangster. Remember when they was investigating them from afar and they said, okay, he knows this person, he knows this person. They had a whole big board, and then he knows these people over here. Well, now that's all on a computer now. They don't have to have a bunch of people, you know, doing that. The computer algorithms putting that together. Once they lock that one number in, and that one person, they're going through all these different people's social medias and seeing what they talking about and everything.
Right. And that's what I'm saying, though. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? He was saying that, but I was listening, though, from a street perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just like how he was saying from a street perspective. Like, you know, you can't do a lot of things, you know, because, you know, they got towers now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like how it used to be just under the lights or whatever. You can't do that no more.
Right.
You know? But he put that out there, but he really didn't want to really say that shit. But you know what I'm saying? He was caught in the moment, and he said that shit. And I'm looking at this shit, and I'm like, man, you know, you had got knocked and shit, though. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas murdering motherfuckers, though.
Right.
He was talking about the whole... You know what I'm saying? The whole era, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if we catch you slipping, this is what it is. But he put it in a different way. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? He said his situation, what had happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before he got killed.
Right.
You know, and another platform be trying to, like, figure this shit out. But I saw this shit, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I saw this shit. You know what I'm saying? I saw this interview. And I'm like, man, that's probably why they killed him. They waited.
Yeah, not behind, because think about it like this. I'll say it like this, because I don't like calling out other people's names, but it's a Russian that does a lot of interviews, like I always say, with brothers and sisters. And they always say, well, it's because he called someone a snitch. They want you to think that, when it can be actually something else. What was the reason behind that?
Right. And I'm looking at it like, man, they you know what I'm saying? He bossed out the game. You know what I'm saying? He ain't want that shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? But if you rolling with a different nigga that ain't from your hood, man, you know what I'm saying? He was rolling, he a Crip, he rolling with a blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
And then you know what I'm saying, you rolling past all your Crips, but you ain't stopped. And then you get, you know what I'm saying, you get flagged on some shit. You know what I'm saying? You get knocked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know. He like, this when technology really first started, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he said, man, everybody got rated after that.
Yeah.
He said a lot of niggas got rated, niggas got football numbers after that. Think about it, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just being real, dog. So them niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, I'm going to add two things to the conversation, okay? Now, Bro came in, he said, that's why the government gives out free phones to track what you are doing. So the people that can't really, you know, rise to the level of, you know, getting phone contracts or whatever, they'll give them free phones. So it's like we could track these people on this level. We already got people that goes through T-Mobile or AT&T, you know, that's making money. So we're tracking them on that level. You know, think about it like this. You be on the PS4. I know you don't play that game Watch Dog. If you play that game Watch Dog, any of y'all don't play that game Watch Dog, they're basically telling how it is.
I played it one time.
They basically tell you what they're doing. What happens in it? Like, okay, when you're running around doing something, like say if you hit someone's car in that game, it shows on the map where, okay, someone calls on a cell phone. That cell phone tower sends out a signal. It starts as a little small circle, and then it starts expanding out. So as soon as it spans out, it hits all the the patrol cars signal. The draw to the area where that signal is at, where, you know, that distress signal went out. So then that's how they swarm on that area from whatever the towers is. Like I said, we had a situation here It was an ex football player. His wife, she was coming off the interstate. She hit this dude that was changing his tire on his car and kept going.
Yeah, that was down here. That was the Browns player.
No, it was a situation like that happened up here though too. What I'm saying.
For real? That
Yeah.
happened down here. The Browns player.
Okay.
Smith.
Okay. But yeah.
It just happened.
Mm.
Yep.
Well, see that they're mirroring all over the country. Well, the situation that happened up here, her cell phone was on her. She's like, "Oh no, I was at home." That's like, no, your cell phone was tracked over here where this guy got killed. So then she tried to, blame it on her daughter-in-law, her stepdaughter. Like, oh no, she was driving my car then. But when it come to find out, it was her, and she kept going. It was blood on the car and everything. Killed the man. She had to go do time for that. But matter of fact, I want to say she's out. Now, I don't know people that did damn near the same type of situations that are still in jail. But the fact is, them cell towers track wherever you're at. So people saying, oh, I wasn't there. No, they know if you're going on social media and all that at this particular time, okay, you done made an update to Facebook at the corner of 5th and 6th or something like that at this time. They got cameras damn near everywhere where you're driving main drag. So it's like, we done got you. It's like people need to start thinking about it in that particular mindset to, understand, the times that we are living in right now today.
Yeah, exactly, man. Cause when I heard that, man, I said, man, that's probably why they killed the guy.
Yeah, that could be.
You know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? They probably could have been waiting, though. Like, hey, we got a lot of homies on the hood. See what I'm saying?
Right. Plus, and who knows? He could have been standing on some information that he probably was gonna release, and they was like, "No, we can't have that." So they had to go down the way they had to go down. So I don't put nothing past them.
Right. But I just wanted to put that out there before any other platform put out there, man.
Right.
I know people be, trying to, get this and that and this and all this and this and that and this and that information about things, man. But I seen that man sit there and just say certain things. And I know, man, because I done been in the streets too, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
By the way, still in there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. And I just want to put it on there first, like, man, that's probably why they killed him, dog. Like, an old nigga from his own hood killed him, dog. You know what I'm saying? You rolling around with a different nigga that ain't even from your fucking set, you know what I'm saying? Or your hood or whatever. You bypass, you get knocked, and then, you know what I'm saying? You get football numbers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas get football numbers and shit, and get ready to get football numbers. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you know they won't wait on that?
Right.
Knowing you an uprising star now.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying, dog? I mean, that make a lot of sense to me, man.
Yeah, it do.
And people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they say it's the government, this and that. I ain't really look at it like that. I did, but I didn't. And I'm like, man, that's how they bang down there. Cause that's what they do. And for real, like he said, that's how they get down there.
Mm-hmm.
So it really wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? They talking about Nip said dude was a snitch. He probably did. But niggas probably looking at you like, nigga, why, nigga, you probably a snitch. But Nip, I don't think he was no snitch, dog. He seemed like a focused dude.
Yeah. Hey, hold up, Larry. You see can you see the chat?
Yeah, I see. Old girl.
Remember, that's the one that got blocked out that you blocked, or no? Shaw blocked him out. That's a troll right there.
From Cali or something?
No, that's a troll. That's a troll. Cause look, yeah, cause that's the same exact name. Hey, y'all the moderators, y'all know what to do. Knock that out.
Yeah, that's why I ain't say what sites you can go on and look at that shit. You fucking robot.
See that lets you know right there you're speaking some truth.
Put your number down.
once you start speaking that real truth on here, that's when them robots come in because they want you to get upset, so the message go a different way. That's how we on the money about what we talking about.
Yeah, that's what it's called, football numbers. Nigga, you be hating, nigga. Ain't nobody hating on nobody, nigga. Your punk ass out here, bitch.
Hey Williams, knock that person out. You got the click on their profile, knock them up out of there.
Yeah. Well, nigga, fuck around and knock your baby daddy out, bitch.
I know you just sending think about it like this. They got these algorithms to send trigger words to make you get upset because think about it.
Yeah, that's the same shit like last night.
Right.
You a cornball.
Because they know we black folks and we know we don't take none of that kind of stuff, so they got them trigger words, or they gonna start getting upset off of that. No, I peeped the game. You sending them algorithm robots.
Yeah, niggas be talking real shit, dog. Can't stand motherfucking women like that, dog. Like, for real, though.
Like I said, I don't even think it's a woman. They just put a sister's face on there because that's the same exact name. They put a sister's face on there, so it'd be like, okay, y'all constantly warring with each other. No, that's some melanless person that programmed that to send that through here because we talking about things that they don't want the public to hear.
And I don't even call women bitches for real, though, man. But don't innovate this site, though. Like, for real, put your number up, say what you gotta say, speak your piece.
Right.
He already told you to do that.
Right.
Why you keep popping in and talking bullshit, though? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got respect. That shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
That shit aggravate me, though, man.
True. I just know what it is. I done seen that name come in about 3 or 4 times before. So that's how I know it's not nobody real, because a regular person can't make a page fast enough to do that. You have to get a whole separate different email and all that. To come in here to try to, disagree with what someone's saying. So that's how I know it's the people behind this platform that run this platform that don't like what we're conveying. Like I said, anybody could go. Matter of fact, they got you know how when you watch people play games on YouTube, type in Watch Dogs and watch one of them gameplays. You'll see how that game plays. It is playing like how it is in actual real life.
Yeah. Fucking Pomeranian, man. Niggas, man, these niggas, man, people be crazy, man. Like, man, for real, man, like, this the internet. Hold on, dog.
Yeah, I could believe it. I could believe it, Lo. Like I said, that ain't no actual real person. Because think about it like this: even a real person, you click on their page, they're gonna show what videos they don't watch or liked. But when you see it's total 0, that's just one of their bots that they send out to when it's channels that's talking about certain things that the mainstream news is not talking about and covering. Matter of fact, if you went to my what is it? Where I post my affirmations, I posted that story about that judge that was selling little young brothers to these privatized prisons. It didn't matter what they was doing. They could have been doing some of the most smallest crimes that was sending them. He was selling them off, getting paid to sell them to these privatized prisons. Brothers and sisters need to know about situations like that. But they send these bots in here, and not just on my channel. I done seen them go on other people's lives and get people out of pocket and hot and things like that. This is what they do.
Right. But if you notice though, every time that person come in, that person got a whole different identity again.
Right.
This time you got a picture now.
Right. Now just think what we were just talking about. We first started talking about when you said, why do they keep naming these hurricanes you know, these certain kind of names. And then once we broke into it, then here they come. Let's put up a person that looks just like them or could assume to be black with this kind of name to cause havoc. Just like I was saying about Katrina. You name it Katrina because what? Y'all's causing havoc with this fake hurricane that did some real damage to some brothers and sisters, displaced people out of homes and everything.
It's all Broccoli G, man. Have a nice one, man.
Right.
We ain't trying to start no ruckus, dog, man. It ain't our fault, man. Sometimes you gotta be like that, bro.
Right. Now, you know, he'll probably catch the replay. What do you think about this situation that we were speaking on, or that I was speaking on to him? Low.
What's up? Which one you was talking about, man? You know, I be in my own world.
No, I was gonna say bro's situation when he said he bought something for the little female, and you know she been kind of playing him.
Yeah. Keep going. What you said? What he was saying?
Yeah, he said he bought her something, you know, because he been knowing her for about 3 months, but you know she's trying to, you know, play him to the left, like, oh, I still want to get to know you. I don't really want to, you know, move too fast. So essentially, I was telling him, you know, link up with some other females. You know, if she's trying to play him to the left, just, you know, slow his roll on, you know, trying to, you know, make time with old girl. She's not trying to move at the speed that he wants her to move at.
Yeah. Rick, man, you said it right, man. She ain't trying to do nothing but ghost you. She ain't trying to do nothing but ghost you, though. Once she curved you, then she's trying to ghost you.
Right.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it pushing, keep it moving. Hey, everybody's thing ain't your thing, brother.
Right.
That's what you gotta learn about.
What up, Joe Frank? Hey, you ready to put your number up, Joe Frank? I know you said you put up the wrong one last night. Throw up the right one, and I'll hit your line. I'll add you to the call with Low. Oh, you just getting in on the topic, that's all?
Hey, Broccoli, look at this like this, dog. That's her loss.
Right.
Not yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The value got to be different, brother.
Right. Like I said, you know, like bro, I know he be you know, from what, because like you seen, he said I gotta go out, I gotta get ready to get up for work. So he be on his job. It ain't like he just kick back not doing nothing. So you know, he's being productive in society, and if she don't want to really make time with that, you know, then yeah, him getting her whatever he got her, you know, hey, just look at it as okay, that's a farewell gift or something like that. You know, I'm gonna keep it pushing with the ones that really want to be active within my world.
Right, and maybe later on in life or something like that, man. Maybe she'll see that was a genuine dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She fuck around running to a dude that beat her fucking face in every day. Then she gonna think about it.
Right. And that's how it be happening. You see him on the street, like, damn, you got two swole lives.
Man, this shit, man, it gotta be easy, not on you, man. But at the same time, man, it is what it is, brother.
Very true. Right.
You gotta know the red flags, though.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta see them, though.
Right.
You know, you done did this, all this goodness, but you never want to come off like a punk, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because women see that from a mile away, like, he a sucker motherfucker. I'm about to get this nigga for everything. I'm getting this nigga. He too sweet.
Right. Not saying that, you know, not saying that bros, you know, go in that situation, you know, but, you know, some females just, you know, try to think they could play. Just think about it like this. Just like how some dudes think they can play on certain women, some women think they can play on certain dudes.
Hey, Reed, just like you said, though. You bringing it all back, though. My memory all back, though, to this conversation, though. You know what I'm saying? From earlier.
Yeah.
Look, that's how certain women think. You got all type of different women.
Right.
You know, a lot of women have been through a lot of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They all ain't bad. They all ain't good. Everybody got their different motives and agendas. Everybody want to get something different. Like you were saying, though, bro. You were saying, though, a woman might want you for this. A woman might want you for that. Remember I asked old school that way back in the day?
Yep.
And I was talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, well, you know, this is the way the situation goes. Blase, this and that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to get his opinion about what I felt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he put it down on the real.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, some of these women, man, hey, you just gotta keep your head up, going, man. For real, and you can't keep falling in love with shit, man.
Right.
You can't fall in love with every woman you meet, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if she ain't trying to give you a chance. If she give you a chance, that's cool. Or if you do something for her, man, you gotta do things from your heart, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't do nothing, you know what I'm saying, from people, you know what I'm saying, and respect something back these days.
Right,
because everybody ain't like that.
Yeah, because a lot of people do things out. Okay, now I done did this for you. Now what can I get out of you? That ain't the right way to go in about it. Now if you just yeah, it's your birthday or something, I get you a little something nice. You know, you didn't have to ask me or anything like that. I just did it out of the kindness of my heart, my being. You know.
Right, and like they say, the small things matter too.
Right.
Big things matter too, though.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all about how you go about it, how you approach the situation. Okay, like if I met a woman and I gave her something, that's because I wanted to give her something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't because
she was tricking you out of something like, yeah, I got this nigga to do this or whatever.
I expect something back. I ain't gonna expect nothing back. Baby, I gave this to you because I wanted you know what I'm saying, just to have it. Maybe I seen a flaw in you or something. When somebody ain't doing nothing right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you give something to me, hey, that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, I want to fuck you either. You know, I don't stick my dick in any place no more.
Right.
I'm cool.
That's how a lot of little brothers need to start understanding too. Because remember, old school broke into that too. You don't want to do that. You end up losing your Johnson, losing the ability to use it. You know.
Yeah.
You might move from the category. You end up moving from the category of beating them up than to eating them up.
Right. Exactly. Shit, you know, stuck your fucking dick in hot water. Shit. You don't even know. Shit, like, for real, though. Shit. These tricks of the trades out here.
Right.
And in this day and age, man, and that was some real shit you said, though, Rick, because the old school motherfucker told me that shit, too, though. He dead now, though, Rick. Remember you was talking about the motherfucking, the earwax shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real spit right there.
Man, I say my man on game right here. Homie on game, bro. Yeah, most women won't when that shit when I was like fucking in my teenage years.
Yeah.
I had a girl come by, you know what I'm saying, to the crib. She's from Atlanta and shit. And you know what I'm saying, I was fucking with her cousin. But I really want to fuck with her cousin all like that because she was too young and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So,
you know, I knew she liked me and shit. But her older cousin came by, whatever, man.
Right.
And she came through. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I mingled with her or whatever. And then I took her to the park. Pushed her on the swing a couple times and shit. You know what I'm saying? On the late night, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting all in their head, whatever. Man, I was young in the motherfucker. That's why I say I can understand young dude though that was on here, man. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can understand where you come from. But I was pushing her on the screen and this and that. This way before I was young. This way before I even went to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Way before my homie was even dead.
Right.
You know, but he taught me something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wound up getting her back to the house or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Got her in the bed and shit or whatever. Man, pussy smell like death, dog. I swear on my hand, a guy hit, Rick. I told her, I was like, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But I did it in a casual way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just took her back to where she was at, whatever, and chilled with her, man. I ain't never seen her again to this day.
Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a great thing. Shit.
Yeah, man. I was cool, like the homie said, though, man. Sometimes you gotta use them type of tactics, though.
Right, you do.
You know what I'm saying? If it don't smell right, it ain't right, brother. But some women just got a smell to them, though.
True, but it shouldn't be smelling like no death. It shouldn't be smelling like you just walked into a fish market or nothing like that. I know it ain't supposed to be like that.
Rick, man, I put you on that swing. It cleared all the air out.
Damn.
Cleared all the air out. I was cool. But I took it back to the crib and shit. I wanted to see was it really, because I'm young. I was like, man, I kind of wanted to hit it and shit, dog. Like, man, on some old thirsty type shit, being young and shit. But, you know, everything got to impute in my mind, though.
Right.
To the point, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, should I do the earwax game on it or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, shit, that shit was too loud.
Right.
You gotta go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit really do work, though.
Yeah, it do.
That shit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, man, for real. A bitch will jump up real quick.
Yup. Oh.
And a lot of women don't know that shit.
Yeah, they don't. Because I done told a lot of females about that. Right. That's true, too.
Mm-hmm. My old school dude, man, he dead, though. He used to be like, kind of like an ex-pimp and shit, something like that, man. But he had died and shit, man. He used to be my mom and shit. Yeah, he used to be my mom and shit like that, man. But, you know what I'm saying? But he always knew. He used to look at me, man, like, you know, man, you understand. You know what I'm saying? But what I did, I ain't gonna say all that.
Right. You don't want to say too much.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? He dead and gone, you know, but he changed his life. And before, you know what I'm saying, you know.
Before he passed away.
And the last time I seen him, you know what I'm saying, you know, like my mom's kind of still fucked with him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the last time I seen him, man, you know, he was like my stepdad. Yeah, he was kind of like my stepdad. But the last time I seen him, man, he said he didn't see me again, man. And I never saw him again. He died.
But I look at it like this. I mean, as long as I've been on this earth, you know, you get to see all different type of situations. You see someone that was living like the scum of the earth, but then, you know, they change their life around, and then that's when they pass away, you know? So, I mean, I guess, you know, the Most High done put something on their heart like, hey, you need to turn this around because, you know, I'm going to call your name in so many more years. And, you know, they do that, you know?
Yep.
I done had family members, that how you got those family members that don't never really come around to see you. They pop up and come around, and then y'all start interacting, and then so many months later they pass away. So maybe, like I said, the Most High is putting something on their heart, like, hey, you need to make it right with these people that you done had years on end, going, not being cool with. Make it right, because I'm gonna call your name.
Yeah, and that's kind of you know what I'm saying. He always gave me some game though. Like he always told me though, but he always understood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like from the situation, from what he did. Get in here, boy. Come on. Yeah, from his situation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He always understood, even though that was going on with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. He was cool. He was cool with me. But the situation with my mom, I ain't like that. A nigga don't respect that shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, my mom's and whatever, she was messing with dude.
Right.
So I couldn't do nothing but, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Deal with situations.
Right. When they came about.
Right. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? He sent me shit on Christmas and this and that and all type of shit. But then when he died though, I was like, damn though, that's fucked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I went to go see him. I went to go see him, though, you know what I'm saying, before he died, you know what I'm saying, in another state or whatever. And, he gave me some more game about, you know what I'm saying, little plans and things and this and that. Like, you gotta have shit mapped out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, on moves and this and that and all that,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's the way shit goes sometimes, man. You can't just be like always, you can't just always hold a grudge against somebody, man. We only here for a good moment sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I say ain't no disrespect to nobody out there.
Right.
I mean, that's how life be going though, man. And he was telling me I had this other girl, look. Man, listen. This other girl, dog. Me and him pick her up. I'm talking about the dude that's dead, dog.
Yeah. Right.
Me and her picked her up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That was back in the days and shit, man. Remember when homie asked me and shit? One of the dudes asked me and shit about the little online shit.
Yeah.
When I said I had a counter, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch got bold, man. This bitch pissed behind a motherfucking store and shit. He was like, Lo, you gotta watch them type of bitches.
Yeah. So what
my phone vibrating though. That's probably some, I don't know what the fuck it is. Probably a message or something.
Okay. No, I was gonna say what ended up transpiring with that little type broad that you ran across.
Oh yeah, man. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I hit that shit. But I ain't hit it. I hit it before she took a piss in the alley.
All right.
Yeah, I hit it before she took a piss in the alley. We was going to drop her off and shit. Then we went to a little house party and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen her again, though. But, I mean, that's how life be, though, man. I ain't saying I'm this, I'm that. I don't be on here trying to be boasting and bragging, man. That ain't even me, man. That ain't even my style, man. I let people do what they do, man. Sometimes life bring you lemons, brother. You gotta make lemonade, homie.
Right. Definitely, you got to. So I think people that got melanin in their pigmentation do that a lot more than a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. All day, every day, man.
Hmm.
You know, man. I ain't and me. I don't never try to make a motherfucker tramp out my dick. Nah, hell no.
Huh.
I learned that too. Don't make no tramp out your dick, brother. Cause some of them women they don't make tramps out their pussy.
Yeah.
You got some women out here, man. For real. And they all be on a whole different level.
Huh.
You just gotta know what level you on and they on.
Right.
If you can fuck with it, you can fuck with it. If you can't, you can't, brother.
Right.
You gotta cut that shit real short, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Either you gonna get what you gonna get and be out, or you gonna stay in it. Hey. Cause, man, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I mean, I got females, you know what I'm saying? I met other females that's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I met them in bars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just having a good time, making them laugh and shit, man. They calling me, talking about they got they other girls and all that type of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know? But the minute a nigga say, you know, he ain't buying shit, some of them, you know what I'm saying, roll the fuck out.
Right.
They don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with you no more.
Right. But I look at it like this. I think brothers shouldn't get butthurt about that. There's some people that, feel some kind of way when a female do that. Like, oh, why she dip on me? Because she's that type of female. It ain't for you to try to figure that situation out. It's for you to learn from that situation. Like, okay, she done dipped out. Okay, that means she wasn't on with wherever I was on. Next.
Exactly. But you can't have your mind too boggled up, man, to just be thinking about some fucking pussy and shit, man.
Right.
That shit, it rule the world. Like homie said, he don't know, man. Pussy rule the world though, for real. But money do too, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's that James Brown song? Man's World?
Yep. This is a man's world. Yep.
Yep. It won't be nothing without a woman.
Right.
Trust me, bro. You just gotta fuck with the right people, man, and find what, you know what I'm saying, find the right people, man, and, modulate with them, man.
But you know what sometimes monkey wrenches they situation like that, because then they get in their head that, that last female that fucked them over, so they gonna fuck over the female that's trying to halfway do them right. And then that's gonna, change their situation to that last situation, because you feeling some kind of way, like you just get in your feelings and you start, oh well, you probably like the last female, like why you flipping like this, man? She ain't even making no kind of moves like that. You just feeling some kind of way about this other female that played you a certain kind of way. Don't do that,
Right. And it's all about it's all about your attitude too, though, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I was like, shit, I ain't got no bread to buy no drinks and shit. What y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I ain't pressing. I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In the back of my motherfucking mind, I know what's up with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I probably got one in the corner, two in the corner, three in the corner. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, me and her, we still cool.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for real, her mom was on the first 48, dog. Her mom and shit got murdered and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ever see that Cleveland shit, watch that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to look that up.
By the railroad tracks and shit. Like, yeah, her mom had got murdered and shit. Like, but we still cool. I wasn't mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Because how the fuck you gonna ask me to buy drinks when you ain't got no money?
Right. All right, you ain't got no money, but you mad because I ain't getting you something.
I mean, for real though. And if you ain't got it, I ain't gotta have it either. Like, for real. We can build on something.
Right.
Make something happen if it's like that. But other than that, though, I ain't mad at you. Well, some brothers get mad at that shit, though. Like, oh, she tried to play me out. You know what I'm saying? Because you're thinking about one thing.
Right.
Nah, brother. That ain't how it work, homie.
Matter of fact, you know, the chat been kind of quiet. I know it's people out there. Hey, throw your comment up. I know y'all just been listening to Low, you know, run situations that he done experienced. Just come up in here. Matter of fact, if the little brother that been in here, that been on when Williams was on, I want you to come on and talk with Low, because he's from the same state as you. Or so you claim you from, you know, Ohio. You know, I want you to come in here. Matter of fact, we got other people that, you know, if you come on here, they want to come on here too and actually talk to you too. Because, you know, they found those particular lives interesting when you were, you know, conversating on them. So, you know, if
it's all about, sometimes, man, sometimes you got to cut things off, man. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't always get what you like, man. And that's life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta like what like you, man.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta love what love you. I mean, that's real, man. And I can bring up another situation about another girl that I met. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this bitch wanted me to go down to her hood and go to the fucking park and all that shit. And it's late at night, around this time.
Yeah.
I ain't going to no fucking park, bitch. You crazy?
Huh.
It's late at night, park dark and everything. I dropped her ass off. I went to the fucking bar and shit. Man, God goes, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, sometimes you gotta do things that lead up to other things, man. You can't fall for the okie doke all the time, bro.
Right.
At really no time. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit can cost your life.
Yeah, you ain't never lied about that.
Straight up. You know, I don't boast to brag. I ain't trying to boast to brag about a nigga getting shot and surviving and all that shit. But when I was in there that night, man, I wasn't even trying to go to, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even trying to knock no broad off. It was my birthday. I was just having fun. You know what I'm saying? I already got my rocks off the other day.
Right.
I wasn't even supposed to be in the fucking area. But I just so happened to, you know what I'm saying, come back to another area or whatever and chill in that same bar. You know what I'm saying? And rest in peace, my dead homie, he told me, man, stay out that motherfucker. That was a lesson learned from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a couple of my homies told me, stay out of that. But you know, I done went in there, spent so much money, females was liking me, this and that, and all that. But you know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought it was cool.
Right.
But you know, I got the repercussions from it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So sometimes you just gotta
follow your first mind. Follow your first mind telling you don't do this, don't do it. Listen to it.
Yeah. But see, Rick, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't had no first mind that night, man. Man, it was my birthday, man.
I know that, but I'm saying now, from you surviving that situation, now it makes you look at situations another way, is what I'm saying.
Right. And you're right about that. Cause that first mind always the best mind. And that instinct, man, listen to that too.
Right.
That instinct and that gut feeling, you gotta listen to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what my people told me, though, man. Like, you right, though, Rick, man. Damn so right, man. And ain't no lie about that, man. Like, for real, though. And then I done had women, too, put me on the phone. I done knock women and shit, you know what I'm saying, that I'm rolling with, man. They put me on the phone with niggas that's supposed to be your homeboys and shit hating on you, though. Remember three-way?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember I used to go down on three-way.
Yeah, they gonna put me on fire with niggas hating this shit. And I'm sitting back listening to this nigga, man. Like, what type of nigga is this, though?
Right.
You know, man, you know, I ain't never put no bad blood on niggas or, you know what I'm saying, or them females. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck with them, you go fuck with them.
Right.
If you want them, you want them. You can have them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes your motherfucking boat float. Let that motherfucker keep floating on.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be doing it me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay me. I'm gonna keep motivating myself and doing what I gotta do. Like, man, it's a lot of fish in the sea, bro.
Right.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make
him drink. Yep, my grandfather used to tell me that all the time.
That's straight up, though, man. I mean, like, for real, man. You know, shit. You just gotta be focused on what you really want, man. You know, because it's a lot of people out here getting killed, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these women, man, they set your ass up, man.
Right, and that's real too.
And if you can't take that pressure and that pain, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, hey man, you done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for real, man. They don't care. Sometimes women look at things different sometimes. Like you were saying though, man. On another live, I think it's something like that, man. Y'all was talking about, man. Hey, it's some strong women out here though.
Right. Yeah, just think of that old live I did with Old School when he said he was messing with a woman that actually killed someone. So she was feeling she could talk to him any kind of way. He said, yeah, I ended up spitting in her eye. Like, you ain't gonna kill me like you did him.
Yeah, I know, man, somebody I know though, man, they was telling me about their husband. You know what I'm saying? Both of them was big time drug dealers. She killed her fucking husband, bro. Yeah, she killed her fucking husband. Cause he fucked up something. That's real, though. Like, man, that's crazy as fuck, though.
Right. But it does go down. A lot of people, you know, they all know that's just stories. No, this is actually, you know, someone's family member that's laying down deep in a casket because of, you know, this type of situation done went down between the two or whatever.
That's real shit, though. Man, and it ain't even that, though, man. I done heard stories and I done been through things, man. So I ain't just telling you no bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you, Rick, bro. I'm talking through the live, too, y'all.
Yeah, because the whole live hearing what you saying, so you talking to it ain't just me. You talking to everybody that's coming in on the replays and all that.
Like, for real, this shit for real, though. And then you got to think about the laws, too, like child support and all that shit. A woman gonna get child support regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she gotta be doing something real out of pocket where that ain't gonna happen.
Right, but it depends on what state you in too.
Yeah, that's true.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all that, man. This shit be flaky as fuck. This shit be changing, though. You just gotta be watching that shit, man. You can't be all on them mollies and all that shit, man.
Right.
You a motherfucking beer or a little liquor or a blunt or something, man, and chill back, man. Fuck all that other shit.
Yeah, like you said, mollies or lean or nah. You don't need none of that.
Yeah, because that molly gonna fuck you up. That molly really gonna fuck you up, man. And then you gonna have fucked up kidneys.
Right.
And all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all that shit do something, but
And just think about it like this. It seemed like I remember coming up, I didn't remember a lot of dialysis places. Now them places are all throughout the hoods. Them the dialysis businesses and things.
Yeah. Then you got people out here, man, trying to get a buck and shit. They going giving their blood up and shit.
All right.
You know, so yeah, man. Yeah, you just gotta be watching this shit, man. Try to stay up on some type of game, man. Stay up on the game, but the news is the news. Somebody told me don't even watch that shit. Yeah, somebody told me don't even be fucking around watching all that shit, man.
Yeah, too much of that because you start listening to. Because think about it, I know how people put together stories and things, and what they cut out and what they leave in. They're only leaving in stuff that's halfway salacious and is gonna get people triggered to get upset about something. It's like just watch enough of it, just be like, okay, they're saying this. I got to think what they're not saying. Look at it for what they're not saying if you are going to go in and watch at least one news story. But don't sit up there and watch, we got to go on 24 hours a day. I mean, you get overloaded with that propaganda when you start, looking at it from that type of perspective.
Yeah, for real though. I know women now that I'm cool with, man. Got a baby daddy that used to fuck with me and shit, man. But this nigga ain't even right, dog.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, wait a minute. Street Rich TV came in and said, oh, man, truth. Hey, we just trying to, speak on issues that, a lot of brothers and sisters may be seeing or going through,
And I don't know who was on that live, man. Maybe Ken or Old School when y'all was talking about them sperm donor niggas. That's all the fuck some of them niggas is, dog.
Oh, I think that was Old School that was talking about that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all some of them niggas is. Like I know, I know an old lady, man. You know what I'm saying? They got a son and you know what I'm saying, deal with her son or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I kind of fuck with her, whatever, but that nigga really ain't shit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He really ain't shit. But what kills me when niggas won't let they fucking child, you know what I'm saying, see they mama, dog. I ain't never heard of no shit like that, man.
Yeah, I mean, people try to do things to get back at people because they feeling hurt over a situation and they think that's the way to do it. I mean, that's just causing a greater divide. You putting your little child at a disadvantage from seeing a grandparent or whatnot. As long as it ain't no physical danger that they're gonna be placed in if they're going over there, I don't think no mother or father should be doing that. Depriving them to see their kinfolk.
Right. Man, and some women, man, they tell me, man, they be like, look, man, I wish I would have had that one with you. You know what I'm saying? I just listen, dog, and they tell me all they little horror stories and shit that they've been through with this and that, and I be feeling for them, dog, like, man, come on, man. If it was me, I ain't never trying to be no nigga like that, man. I don't give a fuck how mad I'm mad at my baby mama or no shit like that. But women do it too.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Women do it too, but man, sometimes, man, you gotta man up. And step to the plate, though. That's where it goes. That's where it goes back to all women ain't bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all niggas ain't all fucked up either.
Right. Yeah, because you always hear the bitter female saying all niggas ain't shit, and then when you hear that all women are the devil type of thing, like you can't look at it like that. You can look at it maybe the ill ones that you ran into, they were wrong, but not every
Right.
woman is wrong.
Right. Right. I mean, sometimes sometimes they giddy up on your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you giddy up on their ass. Hey, that's the way it is, man. But if it's real, it's gonna be real, man. It's gonna be right there, man.
Right.
Right in front of your motherfucking face, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's the way it goes, man. It's a reason for everything, man. Think about that.
Right. Yeah, see,
You know,
they get people to trying to be like, oh well, that was just coincidence. It ain't no coincidence. This is reasons for things.
right. And you might not know the reasons, but sometimes you gotta fall back. You gotta think about what was the reason for this? Why this happened? How this shit happened?
Right. And sometimes look at it like this: the reason don't come immediate. Sometimes it could be years until you get the answer to certain things. I done had that happen to me. Like, oh, I don't know at this particular moment, but then one day or 1 year, month, it come like, man, this is the reason why.
Yup. Me too. I done had a lot of days. I done sit back and thought about a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying? Why does it go this way? Why does it go that way? You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it, man. Every day you still here.
Right.
That's the thing. You still here, so you still got a chance.
Yep, you still got a chance.
You know?
The Most High wake you back over again.
Yep, because a lot of my homies dead. A lot of them. Stay in the ground. I see that every day, man. Talking about RIP. Man. I done seen, listen. It's real, man.
It is.
And it ain't gonna slow down for you.
Right, but look at it like this. I mean, this is how I kind of look at it. Like, we all done had, some older person that, when I say older person, I'm saying someone that's probably in their 80s and pushing 90s. They done seen all walks of life. If I'm if I'm blessed to make it to 80s and 100, I'm a impart the information that I done seen along the way. So like you said, like you done seen a lot of people pass when you're young. Like, hey, when I was in my 30s, this happened. When I was in my 20s, this happened. And when I started to venture in my 40s and 50s, this was happening. So it's like you're able to give young brothers information or young sisters information that they can't see yet because they haven't lived that long, so they can kind of know what to look out for.
Yeah, I ain't even about to talk about no woman right now. Hey Rick, my homie, one of the people that that I know, man, that little brother just got killed, man. Coming from church. They shot his whole car up, bro.
Man.
Yeah, shot his whole car up.
Now, was they gunning for him or mistaken identity? What was it?
Nah, his brothers and shit was in the gang too.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he was a good dude, but ain't no telling really what he was doing, though. But he wasn't nothing but 20 years old.
Yeah. That's a baby.
Yeah.
You ain't lived. I mean, 20. You ain't really lived but you know what? I look at it like this: the Most High know what he doing. He take away babies and old people, middle-aged people. He's taking all kind of people off the planet. But I mean, it's sad to hear that type of situation. He had his whole life in front of him, and it wiped away.
Yeah, man. I want to say, man, like, cause I was chilling with my homeboy in front of the car and shit. I was talking to him. You know what I'm saying? And, he was telling me about the situation because I heard his situation. You know what I'm saying? From a female, whatever, and from social media. And they was telling me, you know what I'm saying, what was really going on. And he was just like, man, hey, man, that shit fucked up, dog. Yeah. Yup. You know? And I was like, because I didn't, when I seen him, though, on the social media site, I didn't really recognize him. I recognized him, but I didn't really know who the fuck he was. And I was like, man, I know him from somewhere.
Yeah.
Because he used to be a little kid and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Pushing his bike and shit, coming from the park and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he got older. He got bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't, you know, I've been doing my thing. I ain't been around much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga just happened to tap down or whatever, you know, and look on social media, you know. I see that shit. They sprayed his car up. Coming from church, though.
Man.
Yup. Killed him, dog. I'm saying, everybody post up, you know what I'm saying? His mom, you know what I'm saying? Everybody probably get sick with it, but I look at this part of the view, though. There's going to be some retaliation somewhere.
Yeah, that's how it always usually goes.
Yeah. That's how I look at it, because I used to see his moms and stuff. Like, he got about 3 or 4 brothers or whatever. Because his brother used to always ask me, you know what I'm saying, trying to buy something off me or whatever.
Yeah.
And my old school dude used to be telling me, man, you know what I'm saying, he used to want to get bundles and shit. But because I really didn't know his brother all like that, but I knew his other brother. But, you know what I'm saying, they used to want to, you know what I'm saying, he used to want to get bundles and shit, his other brother or whatever. And I used to be like, man, I can't really, you know what I'm saying?
Just say no more. I know what you're talking about, but you don't want to say too much. But yeah, I understand what you're talking about. You know, you just couldn't rock with him like that.
Yeah, he was, you know, that type of situation. But, you know, man, I was just like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? That was your love brother. That was y'all love brother, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The one that, you know, that was, you know, man, that was mama's baby, though. You know, but like I said, I don't know really what he was doing, though. You know, but I was like, man, that shit was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe that shit, man. Nigga, a lot of people heard about that shit, man. Like, it's like every other day, every other week, man. Down here, man. People driving, man. I can show you a list, man. A list, dog. Like my other homeboy, man. You know, he was he from my hood, he from my block and shit.
Yeah.
You see, man, he did a little football camp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baby mama, you know what I'm saying, raised in this household, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing this one too. He was breaking up a fight, man. Nigga shot him in the stomach and shit. Killed him.
Whew.
Yeah. Killed him. He gone too. He just had a birthday and a baby.
Man.
Yeah, man.
It's real, like you said. There's so many different things going on. It's like, man, one time you think everything get cool, then you know another situation pop up.
Yeah, man. But people don't be knowing though. That's why I was gonna grab them pieces from you though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the slide or whatever, because I was gonna take that shit to the reunion and shit.
You
know what I'm saying? When everybody get together and shit, the little class reunions and all that other stuff and kick it. Shit, I met Good Gang.
Okay.
Yeah, he be down. He was down at the reunion.
All right.
Yeah, he fucked with us. Niggas got pictures with him and shit. Yeah, for sure though. Yeah, man. That's why I was gonna cop some up, man. But me, I be kind of leery about a lot of stuff, man. And then when situations change up, you know what I'm saying, about certain things, man, you know, I'll just be like, man, maybe this is what I gotta go with. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because I ain't trying to be in no position no more to, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
be caught up in no bullshit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Makes
saying?
sense.
Yeah, man, shit. Nigga done hit me up about 4 or 5 times. Shit.
Hmm.
Fuck that.
Let me see. I think the chat done slowed down a little bit. We done been on. Matter of fact, we about seconds away from being on 100 minutes. So I give it to 101. If nobody says nothing else, me and Lo about to wrap this joint up. You know, I think we covered a lot of topics that need to be touched. And I want to give a shout out to the people that came in and offered what they had to say. Hey, shout out to Will for doing his moderator thing and knocking that troll out the chat. Trying to change the conversation up and everything. We
And I
ain't
got,
got. Go ahead.
man, I got a lot of things, man, I can really say, man. But all I gotta say, y'all, get y'all money.
Right. Get your money, keep your mind right, and eliminate those that don't mean you no good out your life.
For sure. No negative energy, positive vibe.
Right.
Peace.
Peace. We up.